everybody, welcome back to I'm Cam, that's Graham. And today we are reacting to the NFL Wildcard weekend. Crazy weekend. I did not have to eat a raw egg due to the Texans pulling off a fourth quarter blowout.
And we'll just go ahead and start with that game. And if you're a Steelers fan, you've already gotten about 10 phone calls about this, but Aaron Rodgers' last pass being a pick six. What do you think about that one?
I mean, I think it's kind of fitting the way he ended his career. Went from the worst team in the league to one of the worst endings you could possibly have. Nonetheless, he is still a first-ballot Hall of Famer and one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah. He just kind of fell off at the end of his career, but that's kind of to be expected as soon as you start hopping teams a bunch like that. But also, you got to give credit to that friggin' Texans defense, man. That's insane.
2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looking like peak Broncos defense last
So if you didn't see our last video, go watch that. It was our predictions for the playoffs. I'm 6 for 6 in the wild card.
I'm 5 and 6. I had the Jaguars beating the Bills, which, I mean, can you really flame me for that pick?
Thanks to Kevin Patullo, I was 6 for 6. Wow, 4 verticals on the last play of the game, Philly. San Francisco, believe it or not, was ready for 4 verticals. That's just not the play.
But San Francisco was not ready to have to give another blood sacrifice to win another football game.
And Jalen Hurts is just proving the doubters right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we said at the beginning of the season, the Eagles are not that team anymore. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, the Niners did have to give a blood sacrifice in George Kittle to be able to win that game.
R.I.P. You will be missed. That's just a big loss for them. Not only as a player, but as like a teammate and a captain. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a tough loss for them.
I saw a couple Niners players who were saying that even at halftime, just like he's out and he's over here just still all smiles and just still being that uplifting.
I saw at least like 1,000 Twitter comments. George Kittle take my Achilles. He is a really good guy, and he didn't deserve that. But he plays for the 49ers. You got to get injured. Mm-hmm. And we'll move on.
Let's go to the Chargers game next here, because I just want to talk briefly about everybody is blaming Justin Herbert, saying he's not that good of a quarterback. He's just a social media quarterback. I don't think you can blame him.
Again, O-line rankings right here.
Right.
This is why.
Right. This is
why.
That's what you have to blame here. Is not Justin Herbert. He was fighting for his life out there behind the Chargers O-line because it's just that bad.
I mean, you're never going to be successful or go anywhere with that bad of an O-line.
No, he basically had 2 choices. Throw it in the first 3 seconds or take another hit.
And he got hit.
Well, so did Drake May on the other side of that ball. Both teams didn't really have a good O-line. Like, those two were neck and neck for more sacks.
I will say, great game from Ramondre Stevenson, though. Proves that he's still capable of making big plays. Without him, I don't know if they would have won that, to be honest. It was a pretty good game for the Patriots. Not the best completion-wise for Drake May, but a win nonetheless. And another boost to Mike Vrabel's Coach of the Year status.
If it wasn't for Ramondre Stevenson, I bet that game would still be going in overtime right now.
Moving on to that Bills-Jaguars game. That was crazy.
Before we go too far into this game, we have to talk about the fact that in this postseason wildcard week, we had the most lead changes in the fourth quarter ever.
It was a wild one for sure.
What is your takeaway about the Bills in this game?
Josh Allen proved that nothing can stop him. I mean, we've all seen the college football max wear and tear picture. That's literally Josh Allen right there.
He was, every drive felt like it was just like, oh, Josh Allen's in the medical tent again.
I mean, Josh Allen could tear his Achilles, his ACL, and get a concussion in the same game. He's still going to finish it.
Yeah, that's just how Josh Allen has to
Now,
do it because
someone who did tear their ACL was Gabe Davis. Kind of a big loss. He was kind of Josh Allen's longest receiver in terms of on the team, besides maybe Shakir. Shakir had a pretty good game. I mean, if you were to throw a screen pass to anybody, Shakir's got to be one of the best in the leagues. Yeah, big loss for Gabe Davis. But they still have Brandon Cooks, Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, and two pretty good tight ends. And I think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, and they're going to beat Seattle.
interesting take here. But we will just keep it going. And I guess we're just going in reverse order here, looking back at that Packers-Bears game. Oof, this one's gonna take a minute. Starting off, just that fall off of the Packers defense, only allowing 3 field goals and then turning around 25 points.
Who did the Bears sacrifice to have this luck? I mean, they're just getting everything they want in the fourth quarter, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. I mean, Bears fans don't even have to watch the first half. They're like, oh, okay, we're starting the game in the second half, and we're going to be down 3 scores, but it's okay because we have Caleb Williams for some reason.
I'm just looking at that Bears team. They're going to struggle against the Rams next week if the Rams actually show up for a full 4 quarters of football. I don't think the Bears are going to be able to handle it. But we're not here to predict. We're just here to tell you what happened.
We're also here to tell you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. Hit that comment, like the video. We don't like to ask for this stuff, but it would be greatly appreciated. It's totally free. And it's totally free.
But looking at the Packers in that game, everybody is placing the blame on Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love. Those two shouldn't be the ones receiving the blame right now.
LaFleur? Maybe?
LaFleur, okay,
Not Jordan
maybe
Love.
that play call in the fourth quarter was horrible, but still the rest of that game, I don't think that was really...
You can't be up 3 scores in the fourth and lose and it not being anything to be with the coach. I mean, that's just how
It is a
that's
coach.
how it works.
I am not saying that it's not a coach. I'm just saying it's not LaFleur. It's their defensive coaching issues that are leading to this point. Like, sure, you can look at, hey, they don't have Micah Parsons to be able to help back up that defense.
It's crazy. The first half, their DC was probably receiving phone calls for head coaching interviews, and
the second half, he was still receiving phone calls that was, hey, win this or you're fired. So, like, again, you can't blame Jordan Love either because in that first half, he had 4 touchdowns across that game.
And also, I was going to say, like, after the Jaguars game, when Liam Cohen was having the press conference and the reporter was like, keep your head up.
That lady that was just
Very
hyping
nice
Liam Cohen up, that was great.
That was nice of her. And what was almost very nice was Bryce Young beating the Rams. That was so close. Very close. Great showing from Bryce Young in his first ever playoff game.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really expect much from them, but they brought fight.
Yeah.
And that Panthers team has promise moving forward.
There is promise with the Panthers, but I think that showing does prove just like, I don't think we should have losing record teams in the league anymore. We should have, instead of having the Panthers in the playoffs at all, should have given it to the Lions.
We shouldn't have losing record teams in the league anymore.
Well,
that's what you said.
Okay. I think this game just goes to show that we shouldn't have losing record teams in the playoffs anymore. Like, okay, I know that kind of affects the Buccaneers right now, but hopefully is looking towards the future. I don't want to get too far into it, but I hate we are confirming we're sticking with Todd Bowles. He's already making dumb decisions, not hiring a defensive coordinator. He said he's not planning on it, but I could do a whole nother video on it, and we might this offseason.
I would love to be an offensive coordinator for the Browns right now. Especially, did you see that they have the easiest schedule going into the next season?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, we've been bombarded with we've been bombarded with hard schedules these past years, and we finally have an easy schedule, and I think most head coaches will succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I think whoever we get might win Coach of the Year due to how easy our schedule is going to be.
I'm not surprised that easiest schedule also includes the entirety of the NFC South on that schedule. But anyway, just finishing up Panthers-Rams game, though, you got to give Matthew Stafford credit. Like, that was an impressive showing of just keeping it up, just keeping going. His first 7 passes, I think 6 of them were to Puka Nacua.
I'm pretty sure he dislocated his finger too and just didn't care.
Yeah. That's dedication. But also just Puka Nacua, technically 1 receiving, 1 rushing touchdown because one of those passes was technically a backwards pass. It was a second passing touchdown for anybody who actually cares. But yeah, he's definitely up there for Offensive Player of the Year right now.
Back to Herbert and Josh Allen. That shows the difference between having a beating all game long and losing versus taking a beating all game long and winning. And I think it comes from the players around him, James Cook, and how Khalil Shakir can come up clutch. And I don't think Chargers have any clutch players on their team.
No, not right now. That's definitely going to be one of the things that they have to address moving forward.
Closing statements. Crazy wildcard weekend, like usual, but still somehow predictable, unlike the regular season. I think that does it for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.